I'm Gene Bourque, editor of On the Water magazine. On today's program, we're fishing on the beautiful Androscoggin River, very near Bethel, Maine. We're going to be looking at a unique stocking program that is done by the state of Maine in cooperation with the Mollyochet chapter of Trout Unlimited. We're also going to be doing some fishing, both out of the drift boat, which will be a first for me, and some wade fishing for the many species of trout that are available in this river. This river is a great example of a program that's worked, of a cleanup program that has provided some fantastic fishing. It depends who our audience is.
The weather couldn't have been better as Rocky and I headed out for our day on the river. Rocky had been keeping a close eye on the river for a week, and he had told us that the water level was just about perfect. The hike into our destination gave us some time to swap fishing stories, and I couldn't wait to drift a fly.
Well, then the dead trees stood up, and they were elk.
They were elk?
They were elk, and they were all around me. And the racks on these things, no word of a lie, are like this. And they were all around me, both sides of the stream.
As we waded out to fish the confluence of the Wild River and the Androscoggin, we could already see trout rising on the Maine River, and in a seam about 100 feet away. The trick was to approach the fish carefully and put the fly in just the right place.
Yeah, I got him. Right there.
Flies were hatching all over the river, and the fish were taking them both as emergers and adults. We decided to fish elk hair caddis patterns because they're a great imitation of what was hatching. They floated high, and they were easy to see.
There he is.
All right, Gene.
There he is, nice little brookie. Come on. Yeah. Oh, what a pretty fish.
Nice fish.
Oh, what a beautiful fish. Oh, these things are so pretty. So pretty. Such a pretty little fish. Look at that guy. Look at those colors. Look at those beautiful colors. Whoop. No, you can't leave yet, pal. Not quite yet. We're gonna get you off, but it's not quite your time yet. There we go. Come on. It's cool. You're going home. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Look at the colors on him. Look at those colors. What a gorgeous fish. Okay, go home. Bye-bye. Nice.
Nice job.
As the sun rose, the hatch continued, and even more native brook trout began to feed.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I guess they like this caddis. Come on, pal. Ooh, a nice fish. Ooh. Come Come on.
Oh, that's a caca.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bigger than the last one. No, he isn't actually. He's about the same, but he's certainly more, oh, he ate the fly
Look at
too.
the colors on it, huh?
Gorgeous colors. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, easy, pal, easy. You're going to go back to your buddies in just a second. Just let me get that fly out. Come on. Easy does it. There we go.
One of the reasons that the Androscoggin has become such an excellent fishery is the cooperative effort of the Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and the Mollyoccat chapter of Trout Unlimited, who have teamed up for an innovative approach to
Nice
stocking.
native brook
And
trout.
earlier this spring, we were invited by Bill Pierce to learn more about it. Let's join
Go
Bill
now.
now to learn more about float
And
stocking.
away.
Hi, I'm Bill Pierce from the Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife. And we're on the upper Androscoggin River today, and we're going to float stock fish in this beautiful river that's rolling through the mountains of western Maine. We're going to take the fish from the truck, put them in pens on the boat, and then as we float down the river, we'll put them in excellent habitat lies that'll be identified by the anglers and volunteers that are working with us today. It's a great opportunity for us to work with Mollyoccat TU and members of the Bethel Area Chamber of Commerce and see what we can do to improve this resource. So hatchery into these pens. We're going to float down the river and distribute these fish into nice fish. And hopefully that'll reduce predation from.
Who better than experienced anglers to choose where trout will thrive in a river? Volunteers take bucketfuls of trout down to floating pens that are attached to drift boats. The volunteers then float down the river and release the fish in good habitat.
Buckets. I like that. Oh, just don't get it in the water.
understand that. Now, which one?
Right there.
Oh, boy. Better quality.
Well, this is kind of the grand finale of all the work we've been doing so far. Now we get to release a few of these fish, and we're gonna just do it by dipping a small net in. And you think this would be easy, but just 3 or 4 at a time, all the way down the river.
Get right on that edge. That is not. Oh, yes, got it. All right.
That other piece of lead that I had.
Before long, Rocky got in on the action, and although I knew bigger fish were probably waiting for me in the main stem of the river, I couldn't tear myself away from this little seam that was overflowing with brookies.
You like that too, I guess. Sweet, huh? Hold on there, guy. Easy, easy. Easy does it. Get that one too good. Isn't that a nice fish?
There he is. There he is. Yes. Yes. Another brookie. Ooh, what a pretty fish. Oh.
Ooh, that one's bigger. You know, isn't that funny? That one didn't feel bigger, but he sure acted like he wasn't bigger, but there he goes. All right. Oh, this is fun. I like this. Okay, we're gonna try. We've been seeing some little bit bigger fish coming up here in the main stem of the river. And we're gonna try to see if we can get some of those on dry flies, or I'm gonna try the dry fly, and the other guys are sticking with wets. But there are definitely some little bit bigger fish that are coming up right in this seam right here where that water drops off. We're gonna see if we can get a couple of those. A good purchase on the bottom, kind of. Watch out for the trees. Now this is a little trickier, but we know there's some good fish over there. Oh yeah, right there. They're right where that drops off. Right where this cobblestone bottom looks to be about maybe 3-4, oh, right there, 3-4 feet deep, and they're right on the edge. Oh yeah, those are definitely better fish. Oh, yeah. Whew. But the key is to get right on that edge, and that is not... Whoa, yes, got him. All right. There we go. Yeah, that one's better. Woo! Oh, definitely better. Oh, that was nice. Oh, and he broke off. Son of a... Yeah! Barbless hooks, god damn it! Give me a treble hook, for Christ's sake! Oh, son of a gun. Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Out in the main flow of the Androscoggin, it was likely there would be even bigger trout, including rainbows and browns,
this one's not
but
bad.
those fish didn't get
Yes.
big by being stupid.
Oh, and he broke off.
After some fine dry fly fishing while waiting, it was time to jump in the drift boats and fish subsurface flies.
Huh? Buddy home. That's where we're picking them up with guys the other day.
Yeah,
Browns.
right in here.
Right in along this bank over here.
Out in the main flow of the Andro, rainbow trout are the predominant species. Rocky connected with a fine fish that knew how to use the river current to its advantage.
Looks like a bow. I think it's a fish. It's got fins.
Swimming in a certain direction.
Shaking.
Ooh, yeah.
Shaking crazy, man. That's rainbow.
Rainbow trout.
Nice rainbow.
It's amazing how stable these drift boats are. I've never been in one of these before.
Oh, is that right?
No, I haven't. They're amazing. What a great fishing platform.
Get him in so we don't tire him out too much. We'll try. Come on there, guy.
Oh yeah. Ooh, pretty. Beautiful.
Last year's fish.
Beautiful. Figure that fish has been here for a season, or
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's last year's fish. Look at the color, huh?
Oh, nice.
Ain't that pretty?
Green, pink. Excellent. Yay. All right,
Nice.
Rocky. Good
Thanks,
work, man.
Nate.
Rocky, let's talk a little bit about the bugs that are found in here and what the trout are eating. Okay, we just picked up this rock. What are some of these critters that we're seeing on there?
Well, the river qualities, the etymology of the river tells the whole story. If you just look at the insect like we got going on here, you got stone-cased caddises right here. Over on the other side, far side, you got a little Rhyocophila, mayfly right there. And then we did have a little stonefly kicking around somewhere. Stoneflies are really, right there, really indicative of the oxygen levels of the river. They need really good oxygen in order
And
to
that's
survive.
pretty much what the trout are eating on a regular basis.
They're eating everything from caddis flies, mayflies. I mean, here's another example of that case caddis. So you got all different types of caddises
Right.
living right here.
Do you have a pretty consistent caddis hatch in the evenings on this river, like so many of them?
Oh yeah, sometimes it's just like a snowstorm. They're so
Is that
so
right?
thick. Oh, that's great.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Terrific. Now, I think a lot of this comes back to the wonderful restoration of this river. I know that I've read and I've heard about how terribly polluted it was back a generation or so ago. There are a lot of reasons for that, of course, but tell us a little bit about the restoration.
Well, yeah. I mean, back in the 50s and 60s, this was one of the top 10 polluted rivers in the country. And then we had a couple of guys by the name of George Mitchell and Ed Muskie who introduced the Clean Waters Act back in 1972. And since then, it's been phenomenal. You know, what happened or what caused the degradation of the river, it was basically us. All the paper mills, logging, farming, even residential. And as you've seen today coming down this river, you look at it, it's not even built up.
No,
it's just like you'd be up in the Allagash.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, to me, when we're catching those brook trout, I know that brook trout are always a great indicator of clean water, of good quality clean water. Brown trout, God bless them, they can live with a little bit dirtier water, but brookies need absolutely crystal clear water, and boy, this place is loaded with brookies. You gotta love it.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, you look at those rainbows that we caught today.
Yeah.
How healthy were they? You know, it's just the river's just beautiful.
It's an amazingly beautiful place. Plenty of access.
Yep, access is really is key. There's not a lot of public access, as you can see along the river.
Posted public access, right?
Right. Which lends itself for drift boating, canoeing, kayaking, that type of.
Yep. But it seems to me, and the times that I've spent in Maine and New Hampshire and some northern New England, fishermen are welcomed in most places. People understand that fishermen are some of the best environmentalists that there are, and they're going to take care of a beautiful place like this. And I just think we're so fortunate to have a wonderful restoration project that has taken place here on the Androscoggin, and that we have this fishery for generations to come. Well, we had a fantastic day here on the beautiful Androscoggin River. This is a true success story in conservation and restoration. The state of Maine and all New Englanders should be very proud of the effort that's gone on here, and the fishing's fantastic. We urge everybody to come on up and take part in this great fishery. I'm Gene Bourque, editor of On the Water, and you've been watching Fishing New England.
Today's show is brought to you by Lowrance. We lead, we find, you win.